Hello, my name is Gary Axelman. I help investors and founders with ideation and business plan execution in this world of black swan events in the 21st century. These are just my opinions. This is not financial advice. And so if you like what you see here, follow me on TikTok or follow me on YouTube, and let's go make some money and have some fun. Okay, so this one's important. This one is important. This isn't just brain dropping. This is truly where I want to try to help people get ahead. So I've told people before, I've never had a salary job in my life, and that has to do with how I'm wired. For a long time I didn't understand it, and it's neither here nor there. It's what it is. I fall into the world of being neurodivergent, which I used to always have such horrible anxiety when I would find myself in tight spaces with people around, and so that's why I never went the corporate route. You can rebuild yourself, but you can't rebuild who you are genetically. That's just who you are. So why I bring all that up is that I've married and divorced a couple times. I've been through the shit shows. I've got a gold watch that I used to wear. I bought in 1996 when my first divorce was over. That poor watch has been pawned off so many times. I used to be able to get $1,000 pawn out of that thing. There used to be a pawn shop right outside the train station in Barrington, Illinois, and I used to get off the train and go and pawn that thing off for $1,000. Why I tell you that is, been there, done that, been shot at and missed and shit at and hit a few times in my life. So here's the thing that they don't teach you. It is so freaking easy to become wealthy. It is so easy to become wealthy. It only requires a plan and dedication. Okay? That's it. It takes about 5 years to become financially independent. What I mean by that is put your shoulder down, work a couple gigs, live cheap, don't date anybody, fuck your friends, forget about your friends, don't call them, and if they call you, ignore them. You don't need them, okay? And we'll talk about your reference group here in a little bit, but you'll understand once you go through this process. If you're lucky to start your process at a time when the economy is in a down dip, then you've got even more traction going in your favor. But, drive Uber, get a nighttime job, work your butt off, put a couple grand a month away in savings for 3, 4, 5 years, invest in crypto, invest in the S&P 500, buy, this is not investing advice. I'm just giving you a perspective. Invest in the S&P 500. Okay, it's consistently returned between 7 and 9% over my lifetime. If you don't know what the rule of 72 is, please Google it. I'm not going to try to explain it here, but that's a really good lesson to learn about how to make your money work for you and how to make money work, period. Invest, and it takes about 5 years to get yourself to the point where you've got 3 to 5 years of liquid disposable cash that you can lean on. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean you need to quit your job at that point. That just means you've got a little bit of the pressure off your shoulders and money is working in your favor. It typically takes about 2 financial cycles to become wealthy. So what I'm saying is you're liable to go through the first 5-year cycle and get to the end of the first 5-year cycle and see your investments kind of sucking air because you saw it go up and then came back down. Ride that second wave. This is really going to be the inflection point for every founder who's good at creating wealth. This is going to be one of the hardest decision points that the guy's going to have to make is if you've gone the first 5 years and gotten to the point where you've got $500,000 in cash, why would you want to take the risk of starting a startup given what you see in the world out here? Why not just ride the next wave? Why not just ride the next economic cycle, the next financial cycle, and your $500,000 become $2 million, $3 million. Why would you want to take the risk? And this is one of the great existential questions that I was confronted with in my mind 4, 5, 6 years ago. Was I looked around and I said, we're going into a really, really volatile time in our culture. This is a point in time to be invested heavily in the casino, because the black swan events are going to create a return on investment. Now, it's going to be a lot of volatility, but there's going to be huge return on investment. And then I looked at it and I said, why would I want to take the risk of starting a company? And I pretty much buried that bone in the backyard at this point. It sucks. I like building companies. I'd love to build another one, but the reality of it is just investing in the casino culture makes you wealthy.